STEM education, science, technology, engineering, and math, are the building blocks that make critical thinking commonplace in our students. And without that, you don't get the skills to solve problems. And as we know, that's what people in businesses really want individuals who can solve problems. And if we do this early, when they're in grade school and in high school, if we do it early and give them these skills, then you're really giving them an opportunity, giving students an opportunity to succeed. STEM, to me, has got to be one of Helios's #1 priorities.
Yeah, I really agree with what you said, and I can recall when we were having a number of these discussions with the board of directors, and we were defining the priorities of the foundation with the recognition that the type of impact we can have in the community will be driven by our ability to focus. And when we look at our mission and we look about what we're trying to accomplish in helping more students to be successful in post-secondary education, what became more and more prominent in our thinking was, as you said, the foundation for education and that STEM education component. We here, I know you and I have had opportunities to meet with business leaders and community leaders who talk about what they call the 21st century skills that they need from students who come through the education system.
Yep.
And that fundamental piece of STEM education and even the emergence of mathematics, as we've talked many times about how important math is as a gatekeeper to a student's ability to achieve different levels of academic success, especially as they transition into college. STEM clearly has become part of the national discussion about education and education reform, but in particular in Arizona and Florida, where we see Helios with that opportunity to be involved in these critical discussions and trying to help to set the agenda for the two states. And they may be at very different positions in the level of the work or the direction of this statewide plan, but both states have identified as well the critical importance of STEM education and how do we begin to ensure that our students are performing and achieving along those different metrics of STEM education. And I think you're right. Our commitment to it long term will really create some of the building blocks for what we do in the future.
In many respects, both Arizona and Florida are ahead of the game because they are at least taking this issue very seriously, establishing centers, and actually moving forward, moving this agenda forward so that there can be some success in grade school and high school on this issue. Yeah. STEM is important.
STEM is absolutely important.